Good morning, students. Welcome back to the course Analog Circuits. So in the previous 2 to 3 sessions, we discussed the single stage MOSFET amplifiers. Okay, they are common source amplifiers. Okay, common source amplifier with source resistance, and then common drain amplifier, also called as source follower circuit. Okay, and we derived the analysis and we derived its voltage gain, open circuit voltage gain, input resistance, output resistance, and all we have derived and written. Okay, so today, so in this section, so we'll see a problems on the common source and common drain amplifiers. So just straightforward question. The values are given, so you need to substitute in the voltage gain, input resistance, output resistance, and you have to find out the answers. Okay, so very simple. So we'll look at one by one. Okay, so first we'll see a problem on common source amplifier. Okay, so this is the problem. It looks like this. Consider a common source amplifier circuit shown in figure. So this is the circuit what you have seen in common source amplifier. Okay, so I is 0.5 milliamps, CS, CC1, CC2. These values are not given because so they will act as open circuit in the case of DC analysis and will act as short circuits in the case of AC analysis. So that's why it is values are given or not given. So they don't play any role. That's why it is kept as it is. Okay. So then RG is given 4.7 mega ohm, RD is 15 kilo ohm, VDD is 10 volt, VSS is minus 10 volt, RL, okay, R signal, V signal, okay. So this RL, R signal, V signal is given in this data, okay, not in the diagram, okay. So what are other things? Specifically note that GM value is given 1 milliamp per volt. It is a transconductance, okay. That's why amps per volt is the unit. And R naught is equal to 150 kilo ohm. As I told you, R naught value is very high. So 150 kilo ohm given. Find, okay. So what you need to find is R in, okay. So these two values are given, okay. So you need to calculate the input resistance R in, then the open circuit voltage gain AVO, and the R out, output resistance R out, okay. So both without and with R naught. You need to consider both the case. You have to consider without R naught, you have to calculate these three values, R in, AV naught, R out. And connecting R naught, you need to find out these values. Okay, taken into account. Then calculate the overall voltage gain GV. Along with that, they have also asked GV with R naught taken into account. With R naught, you have to calculate the overall voltage gain GV. Okay, you know all the formulas in the analysis. Okay. So for the case, okay, for the case R signal, when you have to calculate overall voltage gain, you require the R signal value. That's why they have given that value, which is 100 kilo ohm. R signal value is 100 kilo ohm, and the load resistance is given 15 kilo ohm. Okay. And if V signal is a 0.4 volt, if V signal is a 0.4 volt peak to peak sinusoid, then what is the output signal V naught value? Okay, V naught results into. So these are all the things given. Okay. So how to determine how to proceed in this case? Okay. The very first thing is you have to replace the MOSFET with a equivalent circuit model, small signal model. Okay. Hybrid phi model. Okay. So then these GM, all these things come into picture. R naught. Okay. Everything come into picture. So you replace the common source amplifier, its small signal model, because CC1, CS, these all acts as short circuit, and there is source side, this current will act as open circuit. There is nothing will be there at source side. Okay, so all these things will be eliminated here. So only whatever things are there, it will come to know in the model. So then you have to calculate R in, AV naught, R out without and with R naught. Then you have to calculate GV, okay, considering these values. And finally, you have to calculate V naught, okay, for the given value 0.4. So these are three sets of values you need to determine here. Okay. So first we'll write the model of this. So you have already done that. Okay. So I have done the model written down here. Okay. First look at the model. So V signal is there and R signal is replaced by value 100 kilo ohm. RG is equal to 4.7 mega ohm. And this is the VGS. This is the MOSFET model. Okay. For common source amplifier. Okay. So this is the GM VGS current source value. R not equal to 150 kilo ohm given. RD value is given 15 kilo ohm. And RL is equal to 15 kilo ohm. Okay. Before RL, you will calculate the R out. Okay. So that is shown here as it is, and R in is shown at the here. Okay, so this is the same thing we have done with values I have written. Okay, common source amplifier analysis, we have taken this model. The same thing is considered here. So now without R0, first case we'll consider without R0, we try to calculate the three values. Rin. Okay, so Rin is straight away here equal to Rg. From the formula also, even the analysis, you know, Rg value, just you write down that it is 4.7 mega ohm. Okay, so you need to analyze that properly. Okay, then AVO, open circuit voltage gain. Okay, so open circuit voltage gain without R0. Okay, without R0 is normally it comes RD parallel to R0. So R0 is not there, so that's why only GM into RD. Okay, so GM value is 1 into 1 milli, that's why 1 into 10 to the power minus 3, and RD value is in kilo ohm. Okay, 15 into 10 to the power 3. So this 10 to the plus 3 and minus 3 will cancel out. What is remaining is 15 into 1 is minus 15 volt per volt. Okay, simple, even the calculator is not required. Okay, and then the R out value. So R out, what is there? RD is there. Okay, RD parallel to R0 is there, but this is the case without R0. That's why straight away it is equal to RD 15 kilo. Understanding? So if you consider R0, the values will change, that we are trying to show you. Okay, without R0, only RD is there. Okay, if you remove the R0, only RD is the resistor which is connecting to R out. Okay, that's why R out equal to RD 15 kilo ohm straight away. Okay, no need of calculator here. I hope you understood this model as well as this without R0 calculation. Now remember these values. So here with R0, Rin and Rg, this value will not change because there is no effect of R out in the input side. Okay, that's why it will come same in the both cases, but still we need to write down that. Okay, so with R0. Okay, so with R0, this value will not change. Same thing you have to write once again. Rin equal to Rg equal to 4.7 mega ohm. So whereas open circuit voltage gain now changes. So it is GM into R0 parallel to RD. Okay, so this is the case. It will come in the case of open circuit voltage gain. So GM value is 1 into 10 to the power minus 3, and these two are in parallel. So how to calculate this parallel equivalent resistance? So it is normally 1 by R equivalent, right? So that is how you write the parallel case. Okay, so try to understand this. So 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R0 plus 1 by RD, right? So 1 by, so every time I will use this, that's why I'm showing this first case. 1 by R0 plus 1 by RD, that is the parallel equivalent resistance, right? This is how you write. Or in the case of two resistance in parallel, you can write R0 into RD by R0 plus RD also you can write. But I have considered like this. And then what is R equivalent from this? It is 1 by is there. That's why to consider R equivalent, we need to write 1 divided by this value. That's how I have written here. Okay. So if two resistance, because later case I will see three resistance in parallel. That's why you may not understand in that case. That's why here only I try to show you. Okay. Even if you take the LCM and if you write, you will get R0 into RD by R1, R0 plus RD. Okay. So any formula you can use, whichever is convenient to you. Okay. So either you can use this. Okay, or else you can use the R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, that formula, that is R0 into RD divided by, same thing you will get. Okay, no change in the answers, R0 plus RD. Okay, even you should know in this way also solving, that's why I'm showing both the method. Okay, so this also you can use R0 RD into R0 plus RD if only two resistance are in parallel. Okay, you can use this or you can use this. Okay, substitute the values now. So R0 is 150, 1 by 150, and then RD is 1 by 15K. Okay, so this will give you the answer. So you use the calculator. Okay, if you have the calculator, you can use that and you can just verify the value comes here as minus 13.6 volt per volt. So what was this value for without R0? It is minus 15. Okay, and now it is little bit reduced. I told you, right? If we connect R0, so there is a slight decrease in the voltage gain. Okay, so slight decrease, 13.6 is up, nearly equal to 15, right? So that is the value of AV0. Okay, Rin value will not affect because it is not depend on R0. Okay, similarly we calculate the R out also, output resistance with R0. So R out is R0 parallel to RD. Okay, So it is R naught parallel to RD. Earlier cases it was straight away RD equal to 15 kilo ohm you have written. Now R naught is there, you have to consider parallel case. Either you can use this or you can calculate R naught RD by R naught plus RD. Okay, anyhow you can calculate. So you will get 13.6 kilo ohm. Okay, so previous was it is 15 kilo ohm. Now it is reduced to 13.6 kilo ohm. Okay, so these are you will get the answers of this. Okay, so this is the first case without R naught and with R naught, R in, AV naught and R out. Now second, third thing we will calculate, that is overall voltage gain considering R signal and V signal. Okay, so this is the formula you have. So you can refer the CS amplifier already. If you have written the notes, all these formulas are there. Okay, I'm nowhere I'm bringing new things. Okay, so minus RG by RG plus R signal. Okay, into GV into AV voltage gain. So that AV value was minus GM R naught parallel to RD parallel to RL. Okay, considering RL as well as R signal both together, if it is called overall voltage gain, and this minus sign comes from this AV minus GM. Okay, so written like this. So substitute all the values. So you'll get minus RG by RG plus R signal into GM. So this I have written for 3 resistance in parallel now. Okay, that's how why the case I shown you earlier. 1 divided by now 1 by R naught plus 1 by RD plus 1 by RL. Okay, that's why I have shown you that alternate method. Okay, only 2 resistance are in parallel. Straight away you can write multiply that 2 resistance value divided by add those value. That works out. Okay, so now substitute all these value. RG value is 4.7 mega ohm 10 to the power 6. RG is 4.7 10 to the power 6. Okay, R signal is 100 kilo ohm, they have given 100 into 10 to the power 3. Then GM value is 10 to the power minus 3. 1 into 10 to the power minus 3, 1 milli is given, divided by, so multiplied by 1 divided by 1 by R naught is 150 kilo ohm, RD is 15 kilo ohm, and RL is 15 kilo ohm. Okay, all these values are substituted. So now use the calculator. So start from this factor. Okay, get the answers of this fraction, multiply this with this answer, then divide by this answer. Okay, so you will get finally 7 minus 7 volt per volt. See the difference. Okay, the open circuit voltage gain you got minus 13.6 volt per volt with R naught. Okay, now overall voltage gain considering R signal and RL value, it reduces to minus 7. Okay, so half 50%, right? So that is the value overall voltage gain. Okay, so now last part left out is V naught value. So how you calculate V naught value? Voltage gain formula we have to use. Voltage gain means what? Output voltage by input voltage. Input voltage they have given V signal is 0.4 volt peak to peak. Okay, so like that you have to use and you have to find. So AV value is there already here. GM R naught RD parallel to RL. So see here, this is the formula you know in the analysis. Okay, yes, common source amplifier analysis. V naught equal to V naught minus GM VGS R naught parallel to RD parallel to RL. And you also know that VGS is equal to VI in the case of common source amplifier, and VI is equal to V signal. So from this, what is the analysis? So VGS is equal to VI here, and VI is equal to V signal. So from that, so V naught is equal to GM into V signal. See here, minus GM into V signal I can write. And this 3 resistance parallel earlier we have written same way, 1 divided by 1 by R naught plus 1 by RD plus 1 by RL. Okay, so just substitute the values now of V signal. It is 0.4 volt sinusoid. Okay, and 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. And these values. Okay, so it is minus 2.8 volt you will get when you use the calculator. Okay, so just you have to go through. I will send the notes of this after this. Okay, so while writing then, okay, so you have to verify with your calculator these answers are correct or not. Okay, so this minus value, but V naught is a positive value, right? So it is a 2.0 volt peak to peak sinusoid. So V naught is a 2.0 volt peak to peak sinusoid. You have to write like that. Okay, so because it is written from the AV, so AV is a, so what is the meaning? Minus voltage gain. So if you are applying a sinusoid of positive and negative sign like this, so output will come complement of that. Okay, for positive cycle you will get negative, that is the minus sign. Okay, negative like that. Okay, but while writing V naught, it will be 2.0 volt peak to peak sinusoid. It is also 2.0 volt. Okay, but starts from minus 2.8 volt. That's why it is minus 2.8 comes here. Okay, while writing we will write like this. Okay, so this is the problem on common source amplifier. Okay, so what and all asked, everything formula is there with you. Just you have to substitute and you'll get the answers. Okay, so analysis you have to do carefully. So same way, we'll see now common drain amplifier circuit also. Okay, problem on that. So just read out the problem same way. Okay. Just take a while. Okay. Read out the question and how we can solve that. Okay. Take some seconds. Okay, so did you go through? It is same as previous problem. Only thing is formula will little change because it is a common source for common drain amplifier circuit now. Okay, derivation is different. So you have to see the analysis of source follower circuit now. Previous class we have did, and accordingly formulas will change. Okay, so this is the common source amplifier circuit we have seen there, and values are same almost. Okay, 10 volt VDD, VSS is minus 10 volt. RG is 4.7 mega ohm. Okay, given in the circuit, and RL everything will be given in the data. Okay, so this will be given in the data. And I told you capacitors will not affect much. Values are given or not given does not bother. Okay, same way specifically note that GM value is given same thing 1 milliamp per volt and R not equal to 150 kilo ohm. Okay, so but R signal values are changed here. R signal is now 1 mega ohm they have given, and RL is given same 15 kilo ohm. So first part, find R in, okay, input resistance, open circuit voltage gain AV, and the output resistance R out, without and with R naught. Both case you have to consider. Without and with R naught taken into account. Same as previously. Extra is voltage gain they have asked additional. Okay. Second part, find the overall small signal voltage gain GV. That also you have done previously. So in this case, you need to consider R signal and RL value. Okay. So in that case, first case, nothing will come. So second part, with R not taken into account. So these are the two things they have told you to find out. Same way we'll proceed. So you need to have the formulas handy. Okay. So in exam, you need to recall. Okay. So analysis you have to do. Okay. First, we have to replace this with a model. Okay. It's a model with a T shape. Okay. T equivalent model, whatever we have considered. We'll write that first. Okay. If you remember the formula, okay. So, but in case if you chances of confusing with the formula is that, that's why you need to model, and you can do the derivation like that. Okay. So some oral derivation. Okay. So that you will not miss the formula. Okay. Not consider the model here. Okay. So you can go through the same thing. Okay. So without R naught case we'll consider, and you have the formulas handy with you if you have written down the notes. Okay. Whatever I have sent you. So Rn equal to Rg, it is same 4.7 mega ohm. Okay. So be careful what value of Rg is given, for that you have to equate. Okay. Not always 4.7 mega ohm. In this problem, as previous problem, same values they have given. That's why this Rn value is same. Okay. Then open circuit voltage gain. What is the open circuit voltage gain? We told that it is unity for the case of without R naught. We did it in the analysis. Okay. So what will come there is 1 by GM. So this is the formula comes there. Okay. So 1 by GM R naught plus. So remember that. Okay. So you see the notes there. So this is the same thing you have. 1 by GM. So this is how it will be there. This is the formula. Okay. You have there. Now R naught not taken into account, meaning what? It is not there. So 1 by GM cancel out. What is remaining? 1. Okay. So that's why 1 volt per volt will come as open circuit voltage gain. Okay. That's why it is called as source follower circuit. Okay. So answer is 1. Then voltage gain. So voltage gain here. So RL parallel to R naught by RL parallel to R naught plus 1 by GM will come. But R not taken into account here. That's why only RL is considered. See here. RL by RL plus 1 by GM. So calculate that. So RL is 15. Everything is in kilo. That's why I have not considered again kilo. 15 kilo ohm. This is 15 kilo ohm. 1 by GM. GM is in milli. So 1 by milli means kilo will come. Okay. That's why again it is same. So calculate that. So it will come as 1 kilo ohm. 15 by 16 kilo ohm. It will come as 0.9375. Okay. So little bit decrease in the compared to open circuit voltage gain. Okay, because RL is considered, no. So 0.9375 volt per volt. I told you, no. So this comes approximately near to 1. In source follower circuit, all the voltage gain, it may be AV naught, AV or GV, whatever you calculate, it will come near to that. Okay, not more than 1. Okay. Then finally R out. Okay, so R out value is given as just 1 by GM without considering R. So normally it is R naught parallel to 1 by GM. But R naught is not taken into account in this case. So that's why only 1 by GM, which is 1 by 1 milli, which is equal to 1 kilo ohm. So the R naught value is 1 kilo ohm. That's why we told in the summary, right? The source follower circuit will have very low output resistance, voltage gain equal to unity, and high input resistance. Okay, and that's what shows here in the calculation. So now we'll consider the same calculation with R naught. Okay, what is the difference? We need to consider the R naught in the problem. Okay, so with R naught, so R in equal to RG 4.7 mega ohm. Okay, so open circuit voltage, so this will not affect because R naught does not come in input circuit. Okay, so no need to explain again and again, so you have to write it just. Okay, then AV naught is equal to R naught. See here, this is the formula I told you earlier, right? R naught by R naught plus 1 by GM. Okay, so R naught is considered now. So previously I told R naught by 1 by GM by that one. Okay, this is the formula. What happens here is R naught is not considered, meaning so it will not be there. Okay, so what will happen? R naught is much larger compared to 1 by GM. Okay, and R naught cancel out. Okay, so like that. So 150. So substitute the value of R naught and the GM. So calculate that this is 150 kilo by, it is 151 kilo now. Okay, because this is 1 kilo ohm is 150 and this 150. 150 by 151 is the ratio that will give you 0.993 volt per volt. Little bit increase compared to the previous. Okay, compared to 1 it is less. Earlier it is 1 without R naught. With R naught it is 0.993. Okay, 0.01 difference. Okay, it is approximately equal to 1 itself. Next, AV, voltage gain. Okay, so it is a voltage gain now. So now we are considering this formula RL parallel to R naught divided by RL parallel to R naught plus 1 by GM. Okay, so what you will get? So it is parallel case. You can consider any of the formula. Okay, RL into R naught by RL plus R naught. Same way here also RL into R naught by RL plus R naught. Okay, or else like this also you can write. Okay, and substitute the values here. 1 by 15 plus 1 by 150. Same way 1 divided by 1 by 15 plus 1 by 150 plus 1 by 1 milli. Okay, so any formula you can use, so whichever is convenient. Okay, so you'll get the same answer. So this will come as AV equal to 0.932 volt. Okay, so earlier you got 0.9375 something, 938. Now you are getting 0.932 volt. Okay, and finally R out value. So R out value is given now 1 by GM parallel to R naught. Previously it was just 1 by GM. You got 1 kilo ohm. Now it is 1 by GM into R naught. So you can consider 1 by GM into R naught by 1 by GM plus R naught. Okay, any formula you can use. So substitute the value, you will get 0.993 kilo ohm. Okay, I want you to work out this using calculator. Are you getting the same answer or not? A little bit fractional difference will be there. Okay, it will be approximated values I have written here. Okay, so just do this calculation after this session. Okay, finally the B part. Okay, so with R naught you have to consider, find out the overall voltage gain. Okay, So overall voltage gain formula RG by RG plus R signal into AV. What is AV? That is this RL parallel to R0 by RL parallel to R0 plus 1 by GM. Okay. So there is no minus sign comes here. So just substitute the value. So this parallel case considered here, and next case values are substituted 4.7 mega and R signal is 1 mega. Okay. And here RL value is 15 kilo ohm. All are in kilo ohm. That's why not considered here. So here it is 150 kilo, 15, 150 and 1 million. So here it is in kilo ohm and here it will be mega. Okay. So finally we'll get the answer GV equal to 0.768 volt per volt. As I told you earlier, 0.932 you got voltage gain. Less will come when you consider overall voltage gain. Okay, considering R signal and RL value. Okay. So that is what the observation you do, but gain, voltage gain will not exceed 1 in the source follower circuit. Okay, that is the observation. Okay, so this is the calculation we have did in the both. Okay, so this completes the problem. Very simple, no? So formula you should remember, and you need to substitute and do the mathematics. Okay, so you'll get the answer. So these are the problems 8 to 10 marks they can ask. Okay, so you have to practice this. Okay, so in book only one problem you have. Okay, in exam they can just change the values of RG value, R signal. Okay, like that. So you should be able to do that. Okay, no other variety you will get. Okay. Finally, the summary of these three amplifier circuit we have discussed. Okay, so what is the difference? Okay, the CS configuration, okay, is the best suited for obtaining the bulk of the gain required in an amplifier. The CS configuration is the best suited for obtaining the bulk of the gain. That means if you want to connect multiple stages, okay, so it's the best one. Okay, depending on the magnitude of the gain required, either a single stage, okay, single stage you can use, or cascade of 2 or 3 stages can be used. Okay, so the gain required based on that. Okay, for example, the first MOSFET stage may give you the gain of 10 volt per volt. Second stage may give 20. Okay, then third stage may give 30. Just for example, I'm considering. Okay, so the multiple of the bulk gain, the total gain will be considered the multiple of this. Okay, 10 into 20 into 30. So that much is the gain. Okay, because every stage will magnify, right? So the first stage will magnify and its output is given as input to the next stage, and this will magnify 20 times. Its voltage gain is 20 times, right? So again it will magnify output, and again this will magnify like this. Okay, when you connect 2 or 3 stages, you will see a very large increase in the voltage gain. For that, common source amplifier is the best suited one. Okay, that's what I told. Okay, then the same configuration we included a resistor RS, including a resistor RS in the source lead of the common source stage provides a number of improvements in its performance that we have observed, right? What are the improvements we have seen? But what is the disadvantage? At the expense of reduced gain. Okay, so its bandwidth is extended. It will control the VGS value. So all these some number of advantages we have observed. Okay, even more we will see in the coming. The same amplifier stages we will be using in next consideration. Okay, while discussing high frequency model or the this one. Okay, in the case of amplifier. Okay, frequency response of the amplifier and all we are considering this. That's why this is the basis. Okay, and then finally we have seen the source follower circuit. Okay, the source follower circuit is also called as common drain amplifier. So it finds application. The number of application also I told you. The one of the application is it is acts as a voltage buffer. So it is a voltage buffer for connecting a high resistance source to a low resistance load, because source follower characteristics is like that, right? Input is very high, output is low. We have seen no 1 kilo ohm, 0.993 kilo ohm, right? It is a very small value compared to 15 kilo ohm. Okay, and as the output stage in a multi-stage amplifier, this is the second application. Output stage in a multi-stage amplifier, the final stage will be using this source follower circuit. Okay, so this is the summary of the three amplifier circuits we have discussed. Okay, so in the next class we will be considering the capacitances. Okay, So far we have not considered the capacitances in our model, hybrid phi model or T model. Okay. So there are number of capacitances we have seen in the structure also. Okay. So that we'll consider. Lots of disturbance. Okay.